So we have very short passage here.
Yeah.
Whatever is beautiful, kalon, is near and dear, philon, forever.
Forever, yes.
So can you talk a bit about this near and dear in the context of this, in this hour?
Well, near and dear is the glue of society. It's what connects people to people. And I can't resist thinking of your name, dear Claudia, which is the way your ancestors would say it is Philos, but it's now become Philos, and it's okay to spell it in modern Greek Philos, which is the way your name is spelled. But what a heritage you carry with you, and to have a beautiful name like that. So I could be Mr. Anthropologist and say, oh, this is the societal bonding, or these are the ties that bind, and they're affective ties, dealing with the affection. But let's just get right down to it. It's a way of saying, this is the way society happens. Society is built on relationships that are emotional, that are affective, and it's beautiful. And think of the fact that, kosmos is also a tying together of ties that bind, right? That's what kosmos is when it applies to society, like the constitution of the Spartans. The Spartans call their society, their constitution, a kosmos. That's the technical word. And it has to do with the way people have relationships with each other. It's human relations. And isn't it something that in our 21 text I, myth conceptualizes this as a wedding? The wedding is what inaugurates the society that is Thebes, which is the social setting of the myth here. And Cadmus, who is the founder of the society, is pictured as marrying his bride, whose name is Harmoniā, which, if we translate it as harmony, we lose some of the power of the original Greek, since in the original Greek, Harmoniā is not so much harmony musically, but the perfect tuning of a 7-string lyre. So that's also kosmos. So everything here has to do with society, and you could say that the spirit of the bride, whose name is Harmoniā, the perfect tuning of a lyre, is the way society is imagined to begin. And just as the bride is beautiful and is the essence of everything that you can imagine is beautiful, that she presides, Harmoniā presides over the founding of society.
And here it's within the context of the Muses and the Graces, the Kharites, the daughters of Zeus.
Yes, and maybe that's the extra ingredient that we can factor into what we talked about earlier, is that it's not just the Muses who attend this primordial wedding, the Muses being the goddesses of all song-making, but the Kharites. And when you think of Kharites, translated as graces here, again, we go back to the idea of something that's beautiful and something that's pleasurable at the same time. So the beauty and the pleasure. I'm thinking of a libretto of Handel's Acis and Galatea, where the song goes, the beauty and the pleasure. Translates Charis beautifully. But here, at this primordial wedding, everything comes together. Beauty and the ties that bind, which are affection, love. We haven't used the word love yet, so let's use it. Beauty, love, pleasure. It's all here, and it's all in the context of the founding of society. The most formal word for which is kosmos. Personal, cosmic, societal, everything. Let's go right back to what the formula says in a sing-songy way. It's considered very, very old, very ancient, almost unsophisticated in terms of ancient Greek song culture. To have something quite so sing-songy, but it adds to the flavor, to the aroma of archaism here. It goes, Poti kalon philonesti, to dou kalonu philon esti. Whatever is beautiful is philon, near and dear. Whatever is not beautiful is not near and dear.
Right.
Now, how's that for a primordial way of saying something? And then in Euripides' smoother rendition, still sing-songy, hotikalon philonae, whatever is beautiful is socially cohesive.
Forever.
Society is beauty forever. And the idea is that the foundation of society is something that is eternal. And why? Because it's beautiful, people love it,